All right, guys, and here we go. We've got some more fantastic SBF basketball coming your way. Tonight, we're going to see an absolutely thrilling matchup between the Charm City Talons and the Chapel Hill Hornets. There's this man, Deon Richmond, former MVP frontrunner. Didn't actually win the award that year, but was competing, almost got it until he lost it to Levi McNeil. He's moving down to the power forward position in this Talons lineup. The Bean is back. Bean Shep thinks that he broke the Bean curse last postseason. We'll see if that continues through this game or not. Here we go, both teams hitting the floor. Talons are going to be playing small ball. Chapel Hill's got about the exact same starting lineup as they did last season. And Chapel Hill wins the jump ball. Here comes Kabirov. The biggest difference between last year's Hornets and this year's is Steve. Screen's being set. Steve finds Deon Hill underneath, and that is exactly what they wanted, bringing Steve Kabirov in. They're hoping that Steve Kabirov will help Deon Hill take his scoring ability to the next level. These Talons have got 3 user players that they're hoping will emerge and become superstars in this league. Jack Boulder playing the center, Kai Williams at point guard, and at shooting guard, Alex Hayes. And as you see there, Deon Richmond, the power forward, is the primary ball handler, trying to kick it out to his 3 shooters, Kai and Alex Hayes. Roland Graves kicks it over to Brandon Shipley. Shipley going head-to-head with Ulf Sundin. Shipley kick out Steve Kabirov. He's going to have to put it up. He's got 2 seconds left, and that's a block from Jack Boulder. Here comes Alex Hayes, the Gonzaga sniper. Layup is up and doesn't go, but Bean Shep fouled him, sending him to the line.
At the line for your home team, 2 shots.
Alex Hayes, first shot is up and no good. Second shot from Mr. Hayes is underway. Second shot is up, and that one's good. Cut the lead in half with that basket. Kabirov played for the Tornadoes for many years before going to the Assassins last season, and now playing with the Hornets. Kabirov, a great facilitating defending point guard. And Shipley gonna throw it up, and that's a good 3. Hornets up by 4. Again, here comes Deon Richmond. Kai Williams hasn't even touched the ball yet. Richmond driving under the rim, forces up a tough shot. That's no good. Deon Hill with the board. Kabirov going to put up a deep shot. That one's going to fall. Here we go. A chance to finally see Kai Williams in action. Blow by. Going up with the layup. And can't finish. There's Deon. Kick out. Ulf Sundin. That's good. Deon Richmond is going to be so good for this team if they use him the correct way. Look at that rebound, kick back to the wide open shooter. And how about the explosiveness of Kai Williams? What a great drive. There's a rebound from Mr. Kai. Bringing it up. Going to hand it off to Deon. It's Deon surrounded by shooters here. Ulf, Alex, Kai, all fantastic shooters. They're going to pass it inside. There's another assist from Deon Richmond. I just can't say enough good things about this lineup. The Talons finally did something that interests me. They got their power forward as their primary ball handler, facilitator. And Bean Shep going to wiggle his way inside to get the bucket over Alex Hayes. Deon looking for one of his shooters. He finds Alex. Alex has got a big height advantage over Bean. Alex drives to the inside, lays it up, and good. Sal Q. Joe Murr. He looks ready to check into this ball game.
Moving screen.
And that's going to be an illegal screen on Brandon Shipley. Deon Richmond able to draw that foul.
Hornets substitution.
And that's a steal from Kabirov. Kabirov in transition. Trying to drop it down to Sal, but gets it stolen from Kai. Kai up court. Oof, 3-ball. That's good. And the lead for Charm City. So hard to defend when there's 3 shooters everywhere on the floor. Sal has it up top. Sal, a fantastic facilitator in the NCAA last season. Actually led the league in assists. Good pass from Deon down low to Alex Hayes, who's taken his game to the next level by the looks of it. He is scoring at a very high level in the paint. Junior Rollins has it up top. He kicks it over to Brandon Shipley. Almost has it stolen. 7 seconds left. Shipley, that time loses it, but gets it back and scores. Sloppy with the ball, but still resulted in a bucket. Richmond gets it over to Ulf Sundin. Sundin cross court to Alex Hayes. Alex inside pass to Richmond. Deon Hill, though, breaks it up. Deon pass inside of Sal. Good little post move to get the bucket.
Home team.
Got a quick Talons timeout here. They look like they want to have a couple of subs come into the game. I think I saw Ryan Garnett over there ready to check in. As well as it might be Jack George. Nope, this is Dick Singleton. Dick Singleton, Cam Miles, Ryan Garnett, Jack George. Yeah, he is Jack George. Man, these Talons just like to get the ball to Cam Miles' hands. They just keep throwing it to him even though he doesn't really want it. And George with a tough free throw line jumper. Boyd Dawkins, last year's starting point guard, coming in off the bench now for these Hornets. As well as Ricky Elliott is out there. Over to Junior. 3-ball goes in. Sal Q. Joe Murr on that last play kind of hands it off and then sets a screen, leaving the shooter wide open. Cam Miles goes up for the layup and then gets it stripped. Here come the Hornets. Over to Boyd. Junior wide open in the corner, doesn't take the shot. Bad decision there. Dawkins, floater, got it. Cam Miles forced to pick it up from Sal. Kick back, Oliver Barber with a 3. That rattles in. Very good offensive efficiency for both teams in this first quarter as they look like they're going to let the clock wind out. Hornets might have a chance for one more score before the break. Boyd going right at Miles, hand in his face, can't get it to fall. That is the end of quarter number 1 as we see a 3-point lead for Chapel Hill. Both teams duking it out, though. It's not over yet. We'll be back in a few moments. And here we go, quarter number 2, Dick Singleton. Round 2 rookies in the game still. He had the ball up top. And Jack George going to step out of bounds. That's the second time the Talons got a foot on that line. It's kind of like when you're watching preseason football and you get a bunch of false starts. That's what it feels like watching these Talons right now. Maybe they weren't the most prepared for this game. Dawkins under the rim, blocked. Graves, though, picks it up. Dawkins gets it back. Good offensive rebounding from these Hornets until Graves finally gets it to go. And with the lack of size by these Talons, that's something that's going to happen more often than not, is losing the rebounding battle. Their hope is that they'll win the three-point battle, which will result in more points. Boy, Dawkins having himself a day with shooting. Not necessarily a good day either. He's just taking a lot of shots. Oliver Barber crossing. Attacks the rim, lays it up and in. Screen set from Bean. A little pick and pop Boyd, though. He finds Bradley Graves under the rim, or Roland Graves. One of those Grave twins. George crossing over, attacking the rim. Doesn't get it to go. Salcu Joe Murrow the rebound. This guy likes to handle the ball. He likes to facilitate. He's going to take it himself. Screen set on Junior Rollins. Ryan Garnett still in this game. Hasn't shot once. He had a fantastic playoff series with the Assassins against the Dragons last year. I was hoping to see him take it to the next level. That's a three from Garnett. As I'm talking about him, but that's what he did for the Assassins in the postseason. Catch and shoot threes over and over and over again. And alley-oop attempt gets blocked. Dick Singleton breaks it up and then blocks the shot again. Singleton doing a great job protecting the rim. Boyd, open three, can't get it to fall. Talons with an opportunity to tie it up or take the lead here. Boyd Dawkins just not shooting well, 1 for 6. Barber, floater, and the foul. Doesn't get the shot to go, but will go to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for the home team. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Second one to tie it. Got it. We got 25 points apiece now. Kai Williams, Deon Richmond, Jack Boulder checking back into the game. As Boyd Dawkins with the blow-by and slam. Wolf Sundin also out there. And Beanshep with the steal attempt. Barber picks it back up and drives and throws it down. Oliver Barber, a messy but efficient game number 1. Boyd Dawkins trying to go right at Barber. Great defense that time, but a better shot. Here comes Kai. We haven't seen any Kai threes yet. I thought we were about to there. He had that step back motion going. Jack Boulder turnaround. Fader got it. Jack Boulder needs to step up in the rebounding department if he wants to be an efficient number 5 this season. Boyd takes the screen from Sal, lays it up and got another one. Dawkins, such a good 6th man because of his ability to take shot after shot, get you some points while your starters are out. Kai driving right at Sal, puts it up and no good. Beanchep, first 3 of the season. That one's not going to fall for him. Deon Richmond able to yank it down. Oof, Sundin going to stop and pop, and that falls. first lead in a long time for the Talons. Dean Shep up top, takes the Ricky Elliott screen, kicks it over to Brandon Shipley. Sal Q sets a screen, Shipley going right at Deon. Deon, though, blanketing him on defense. This entire Talons roster right now doing great defensive things. And Boulder able to put a hand up and stop the shot from going in and then grab the rebound. Then they're going to feed him in the post. Kai stepping back to that three-point line. Looked like he was thinking about it again, but didn't do it. Screen set. Kai pulls mid-range, doesn't get it. He's struggling in game number 1 as a Talon. And Boyd gonna put one up in Kai's face.
Start it.
This will be the Talons' 3rd game of the season, first live commentating game.
Hornets
And
substitution.
the Talons thus far have been playing pretty well. They're undefeated. Kai Williams, there's a 3 ball. That's good. Rollins driving in, he's able to get it to go. Back and forth game, a lot of offense here. Alex Hayes has it up top, finds Ulf Sundin with another 3. Able to bury it. And I'm liking seeing Ulf Sundin play that 3 spot. He's not as ball dominant with Alex Hayes, Kai, Deon Richmond. They're not giving Ulf the ball every possession, and he is really taking that next step this season so far. Kabirov kick out to Shipley. 5 seconds left. Pick and roll. Shipley, Deon. Contested shots not going to fall. Boulder with another board. Here comes Alex Hayes again. 2-point lead for the Talons. Alex trying to go right at Deon. Little spin. Layup's not going to fall, but there's Boulder. Kick out. Kai. 3. Bet. No good. Deon kick out. Ulf. Got it. Offensive rebounding saving the day for the Talons. Kai's struggles continue. Bean. Half-court 3. Doesn't get it to fall. That is it for quarter number 2. We are heading into the halftime break. And I'll be back after a few moments to call the second half. All right, here we go. Jack Boulder inbounds over to Deon Richmond to start quarter number 3. Talons will come out with the ball and a 5-point lead over the Chapel Hill Hornets. Sundin trying a tough shot. Got it. Ulf Sundin 6 for 6 today, having himself a day. Here comes Kabirov, guarded by Kai. Get it over to Rolling Braves. Hands it off to Brandon Shipley. These Hornets, not too fluid on offense. They look like they're forcing a lot of shots. Whereas the Talons are a lot of kickouts to open three shooters like that one. Their offense just looks a little smoother right now, whereas the Hornets are not moving with too much purpose. It's a lot of this. Somebody drive, take a contested layup, hope it goes down. That's the tough part about building a team, is you just never know if the tendos are going to work well together.
Assisted.
I'd say probably the biggest problem with the Hornets right now is Deon Hill, inside score, Kabirov, inside score, Brandon Shipley, inside score. I think too many people are trying to attack the paint. When Brandon Shipley is shooting threes, this offense looks more fluid. And that's going to be a blocking foul. He didn't have his feet under him. Feet were not set. Therefore, it's going to be on Ulf Sundin. Kabirov's a great facilitator, but it's really hard to facilitate when all your teammates are on the inside. And there's a three from Kabirov that's not going to fall for him. Out to the corner. Kai has it, guarded by Kabirov. You can tell Kai's got that look in his eye. He wants to blow by. Pick and roll with Boulder. He finds Boulder on the inside, and that's a good pass. Great layup. Dick Singleton, Ryan Garnett, Cam Miles ready to check back into this game. Shep gonna hand it over to Shipley, and I feel like this Hornets offense just clicks better when Bean Shep is getting his threes. And great pass from Shipley to Graves. Right now there's not much space on this floor, and I think letting Bean throw up a couple of threes, even if they're contested ones, would help open that up just a little bit.
Substitution.
Singleton inbounding to Cam Miles. And here's this game again. For some reason, when those two are in, when they inbound a ball, they like to just hand it off to each other. I think both of their touch tendency is so low that as soon as they get it, they just want to pass it to whoever's closest. Salcu Jomer back into the game, as well as Boyd Dawkins. Boyd is just explosive tonight, not only in a good way, but also an efficient way. So we'll see which Boyd is hitting the floor now. Kabirov, though, seems to be emerging as a scoring leader. Jack George really hasn't found his rhythm in this offense yet. I'd like to see him step up a little bit in the second half from what I saw in the first. George kick out Garnett. That's a good look. Great pass. That's what I wanted to see from Jack George in the first half. The facilitating. I'd like to see them put the ball in Sal's hands a little more often. Great alley-oop there. I think Sal Q. Jomer just makes the best decision every time he has the ball.
Team foul. First personal foul. At the line for the Hornets. At the line for...
All right, here we go. 10-point lead for the Talons. Back in it. Kai going to get inside to Alex Hayes, who puts up a tough shot. That's not going to fall for him in this game. I haven't talked about it much. We have about 4 rookies making their debut. Alex Hayes, Kai Williams, Dick Singleton, Sal Q, Joe Murr. This is not Jack Boulder's rookie season technically, but this is the first time we're seeing him in a role to actually utilize him and play him. So this is kind of the first chance to see Jack Boulder as well. Of all the new young guns, a couple of them have been impressing me so far, right off the bat. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Sal Q, Joe Murr on his side. Not dominating fall, which is good. They were kind of worried that he would take away from the guard's ability to run the offense, because Sal is such a great distributor, and when the heat of the game gets going, they like to just lean on him. Alex Hayes and his inside scoring ability has been next level in this one so far. It could be the matchup. Bean is a great perimeter defender, no interior, so it could be the matchup. Kai has shocked me for a different reason. He's not playing very well. This Talons offense doesn't seem to suit him yet. But given this Talons offense is very much a depends on the night type of offense. So Kai's had his opportunities. He just hasn't hit a couple of shots. Made that 1 3 that he missed. I think he's had 2 threes that he missed. If those go in, that could be momentum shifters. Next thing you know, he's pulling up half-court threes. So I can't blame it all on the Talons offense. I am just surprised at how much the Talons are using Deon Richmond. I knew it would be a lot, but I didn't think it would overshadow. I didn't think that it would overshadow Kai this much. But, to be honest, this Talons team looks good so far. And part of that, even though Kai is not getting his buckets, is still Kai because of defense like that. And everybody is scared of this guy. He could have been the #1 pick in the draft. And everyone knows his scoring ability for Michigan State last season. So you got people hedging, you got people waiting for him. They're not letting him get good shots off. Richmond, 2 seconds left. He drives. Layup is good. We had Deon Richmond 3 seasons ago as a rookie almost win MVP with the Ballers. Then we had Deon Richmond last season, who just absolutely was atrocious. He just didn't really do much at all. I thought Deon Richmond kind of fell off. I didn't think he was going to be Deon Richmond anymore. So far this season, though, this is the Deon Richmond from his MVP run. Facilitating, defending, rebounding, scoring. He's doing it all. And we've got a big-time Talons lead heading into the third quarter break. We'll be back in a few moments. And we're back to start quarter number 4. Can the Talons kick off the season with a W here? They got a 15-point lead. I mean, I've seen the Talons do stupider things. I wouldn't be surprised if they blew this lead somehow. But they look good. And there's Wolf with a step-back 3. They look, a couple years ago, the Talons tried to build the 3 shootiest team in the league. Team that just did nothing but pop threes. Well, this team kind of looks like a cleaner version of that. And Kai backs up just a little bit, so Bean throws it up, doesn't fall. This team is also shooting lots of threes, but they're actually like good looking threes and not half court heaves, and they're going in. Kai, 3, contested, got it! I am back, and what a move there from Junior Rollins. I love seeing some of these players take a step in their career, like Junior Rollins, when he came out to play with the Assassins his rookie season. He looked pretty good. Immediately got traded because the Assassins felt like they could sell high on him. And the Assassins looked like geniuses, not only to myself, because I am the Assassins GM, but to the rest of the league, because Junior Rollins took a massive step down after that. But here we are 3 seasons later, or 4 seasons later, and Junior Rollins is starting to look pretty good again. He looks like the Rollins that we all knew and loved. Putting the ball on the floor efficiently, shooting good threes. And then Wolf Sundin tries to go up against Deon Hill and gets stuffed. That's a little too much confidence, if you ask me, from Wolf Sundin. That's the type of stuff you get from Wolf once in a while, though. He's having a great game, so I'm not going to take away from it. But that's just a terrible decision. And now Kai is trying to attack the paint against Deon Hill. Why the Talons think they can go head-to-head with their guards against Deon Hill is baffling me. Bean, open 3, got it! Hornets slowly climbing back. They're putting the ball in Deon's hands. Stop attempting to lay it up over Deon Hill. There's a 3 from Kai. He is heating up in the second half. Got a couple of threes already. A couple of good defensive plays, maybe a steal. Bean Shep gonna step into a deep 2. That one's not gonna fall for him. Another good rebound from Boulder. And here's Richmond, breakaway slam. So much for that Bean Shep curse being lifted. I think he's just a playoff warrior.
Hornets substitution.
Leave it to the Talons to have a 17-point lead. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. The player of the game gets announced, and it's for the other team. I didn't even know that was possible. I don't think it is possible. I'm pretty sure that was a 2K glitch. I've only ever seen the player of the game as the team currently winning. But leave it to the Talons. I mean, Kabirov? Really? I mean, that's just interesting. But Kabirov is your player of the game. Sundin doing Sundin things here in the fourth quarter to cost his team. This is why John wanted out from Wolf Sundin. He just doesn't make smart decisions. How do you dominate the entire game, and then when the fourth quarter hits, you decide that you're going to switch it up? I don't want to shoot threes anymore. I want to go. I want to go put up contested layups. Look at him. He's going to try to drive again. He does not want to pass this ball. And Here he goes, the paint beast, Ulf Sundin. Out of nowhere, he just transformed in the fourth quarter to become a paint beast. Beanshep trying to quiet the crowd, get something set up. Tough layup, goes! Bean and Ulf are opposites. If they could combine, that'd be fantastic. Beanshep is so good in clutch moments. Ulf Sundin is so bad in clutch moments. Like there, literally giving the Hornets a chance to come back in this game. And Deon Hill, tough miss. They needed that to go. Kai gets it down to Boulder. Boulder, bad decision there. These Hornets, they need a three. Instead, Bean, contested layup, got it. Like I said, leave it to Bean in the clutch moments. Boulder almost losing the handle. Alex Hayes has enough room for a shot, doesn't want to take it. That time he will, and that goes in. Hornets need a quick three here if they want any hope. And they get a two.
Assist goes to.
Looks like they're not going to press. I doubt they're going to foul. Guys, that is the end of game number 1 for these two teams. Talons shock the world with a win. They shock the world by going to 3-0 on the season. That's it. Time to look at this box score for a minute. Ulf, 24 points, 2 assists. Kai, 12-2-4. Kai really turned it up in the second half. Alex had a great scoring game. Barber. Richmond back to stat sheet stuffing. For the Hornets, Shipley really led the team the entire way. Boyd started out real bad but got better. JR was efficient tonight. Bean needs to step up more if he wants to be the superstar of the team. Sal, very solid outing. Deon Hill, just okay. They need to let him score more. All right, guys, that's the end. Catch you in the next one.